When you start to lower the value of the inner voice that's making you feel bad, the more of a melody starts to play in your head with good thoughts. There is nothing outside of yourself. Look within. Everything you want is there. You are thoughts. If you can rise above your mindset, you can rise above your circumstances. If only you could see beyond the illusions of your self-image, your life has boundless potential. What we become is what we place our attention on. It starts with a good morning, then it becomes a good day, then a good month, and a good year. In the end, you will find it was a good life. Successful people have fear, successful people have doubts, and successful people have worries. They just don't let these feelings stop them. It's okay to quit on someone who isn't even trying. You deserve the effort. Give thanks for what you are today and go on fighting for what part of you will be gone tomorrow. Better to be with no one than to be with the wrong one. Your value doesn't decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. Loving someone is never a mistake, neither is moving on. Positivity attracts positivity. Keep smiling and doing things that make you happy, even when you are in a bad mood. Integrity is holding fast to our convictions, regardless of the consequences, and never compromising our ideals or values, even if it affects the bottom line. With hope in your heart, every day is a new beginning filled with a promise. I would like to be remembered as a person who wanted to be free, so other people would also be free. You can't be a great leader if all you are serving is yourself. Maybe it's not always about trying to fix something broken. Maybe it's about starting over and creating something better. Do more of what makes you happy. Life is a wave which in no two consecutive moments of its existence is composed of the same particles. It's a wonderful metaphor catching a wave for how you can look at other challenges in your life. Waves are the practice of water. To speak of waves apart from water or water apart from waves is a delusion. A wave isn't like a skate ramp or mountain. Everything is moving around and you have to time how to move along with it. That's easier with a slow wave. The best thing in life is finding someone who knows all of your mistakes and weaknesses and still thinks you are completely amazing. Cry, forgive, learn, move on. Let your tears water the seeds of your future happiness. Be good to yourself and let others be good to you too. Gratitude helps you see what's there instead of what isn't. We make the future sustainable when we invest in the poor, not when we insist on their suffering. Ask for help, they love. Do it yourself, they hate. Find a heart that will love you at your worst and arms that will hold you at your weakest. My philosophy is, it's none of my business what people say of me and think of me. I am what I am, and I do what I do. I expect nothing, and I accept everything, and it makes life so much easier. Appreciate every little beautiful moment in every day of your life. Give it a try, and you will see the world from another perspective. Overthinking, the art of creating new problems out of ones that never existed in the first place. Your past is a lesson, not a life sentence. Forgive yourself and focus on the future. They want you to quietly fade into the background, but you were born to love yourself loudly. Let every man be respected as an individual and no man idolized. Love yourself first, because that's who you will be spending the rest of your life with. Time is your strongest tool. Dedicate as much of it as you can towards accomplishing your goals. Prove them wrong. Recognize that you are your own unique individual with your own life path. Comparing yourself to others will only give you stress and anxiety. I used to think that the worst thing in life was to end up all alone. It's not. The worst thing in life is ending up with people who make you feel all alone. Overthinking is the quickest way to make a situation worse than it actually is. If everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care of itself. Your body is a temple, but only if you treat it as one. Whatever is worrying you right now, forget about it. Take a deep breath, stay positive, and know that things will get better. Everything happens for a reason, but sometimes those reasons are impossible to understand. The more you talk about negative things in your life, the more you call them in. Talk about winning, not about losing. Until you let go of all the toxic people in your life, you will never be able to grow into your fullest potential. Let them go so you can grow. Just take the first step, the rest will come after. At the end of the day, give up your worries and give thanks for the journey. Sportsmanship, for me, is when a guy walks off the court and you really can't tell whether he won or lost when he carries himself with a pride. Either way, you deserve the love you keep trying to give to everyone else. The night is your daily reminder to allow your mind, your body, and your soul to take a break. They can get back to work in the morning. Life is to be enjoyed, not endured. You are not going to become a beast overnight. Grind every day until you become one. Haters don't really hate you, they hate themselves. You are a reflection of what they wish to be. Sometimes you have to accept the truth and stop wasting time on the wrong people. It's about the choice to show up and be real, the choice to be honest, the choice to let our true selves be seen. Life is beautiful if you make it that way. Don't be fooled by the calendar. There are only as many days in the year as you make use of. One man gets only a week is value out of a year, while another man gets a full year is value out of a week. Respect yourself enough to walk away from anything that no longer serves you, grows you, or makes you happy. You are the only person in your life who decides your worth. Self-love, self-respect, self-worth. There is a reason they all start with self. You cannot find them in anyone else. Humility is absolutely necessary for true learning. 5 a.m., the hour where legends are either waking up or going to sleep. You only fall if you don't try. Friends might not make the world go around, but they sure make the spinning a lot more fun. Life is not always a celebration, so be ready to courageously face disappointments when they come, and be sure to grow stronger and wiser from them. Your enemies will often tell you the truth because it hurts, and your friends will often lie because it doesn't. Develop a willingness to be disliked. This will grant you the freedom to do what needs to be done, even if it's unpopular. We often overestimate what we can do in a year, but underestimate what is possible in 5. Don't be afraid to start over again. This time, you are not starting from scratch. You are starting from experience. The more responsibility you take, the more you empower yourself to actually do something about that pain. We are the average of the people we spend time with. Surround yourself with the good people to be a good person. People will walk in and out of your life, and those you least expect will become past remembrances of a temporary time you once thought was permanent. The point of the argument is not to defeat each other, but to understand each other. There are no bad emotions, only bad reactions to them. You have to learn how to channel your negative emotions in a constructive way. It is okay if you don't know how to move on. Start with something easier, like not going back. People don't decide their future, they decide their habits, and their habits decide their future. Accept the things you cannot change, and change the things you cannot accept. The greatest challenge in life is discovering who you are. The second greatest is being happy with what you find. You can't make anyone love you, and you can't force yourself to love anyone else. Sometimes you just need to be a bit selfish. Put yourself first and think about what is best for you. Be humble enough to know you aren't better than anyone, but wise enough to know that you are different than the rest. Until you become comfortable with being alone, you will never know if you are with someone out of love or out of loneliness. Don't worry about those who talk behind your back. They are behind you for a reason. If you don't sacrifice for what you want becomes sacrifice. Sometimes you need to burn bridges to stop yourself from crossing them again. Action breeds more clarity than thought, so you can't think your way into a new life. You have to act your way into one. You can make all the mistakes you want, just don't make the same one twice. Being honest with yourself is the highest form of self-respect. If you are not feeling something, don't do it. Keep your thoughts away from things that don't make you happy. Think positive things. You are surrounded by people who love you and who have faith in you. Let them help you through this. You are stronger together. Your determination is bigger than any obstacle that comes your way. I have already seen you overcome so much. Keep going. If you want it, do it. Don't aim for perfection. Strive for progress. Every small step leads to greatness. Keep going, even if it's slow. Consistency is more powerful than speed. You are better than you were yesterday, and tomorrow you will be stronger still. Improvement isn't measured by leaps, but by steady effort and will. Growth begins with a single choice, then it grows through patience and persistence. Every moment shapes who you become, so never underestimate today's distance. The seasons remind us that change is natural, and every ending is simply a new beginning. Autumn showed us how beautiful it is to let things go. Leaves fall, winds change, and peace finds its way in the quiet. Winter is not the end, but a deep pause. Even in stillness, life prepares to bloom again. Spring is nature's way of saying, let's begin again. Every bud, every breeze is a promise of renewal. Summer is the time when life slows down, the sun lingers longer, and memories are made in golden light. In the silence of your mind, you will hear the whispers of your soul. Stillness reveals the truth, and reflection brings clarity. Sometimes you need to step outside, breathe deeply, and remind yourself of who you are and who you want to become. The answers you seek are rarely outside of you. Look within. That's where your power lies. Growth brings where comfort ends. Every moment of doubt is a chance to discover your strength and purpose. Life isn't about rushing to the next thing. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. True learning empowers minds and transforms the futures. The beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you. Knowledge stays with you forever. It's your true wealth. Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I learn. Active learning leads to real understanding. Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. Learning is a lifelong journey, not a phase. Don't sit around waiting for the perfect moment to happen. Take this moment and make it perfect. You can still have everything you want in life. You just have to be brave enough to go after it. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to have a setback. Your success is on its way, even if it doesn't happen overnight. Whatever you let constantly occupy your mind, you can eventually become a part of your reality. So think positive. Nobody gets to live life backward. Look ahead. That is where your future lies. The most important relationship in your life is the one you have with yourself. The right person for you right now might be you. You deserve a person who is willing to fight for you all the way, every day, for the rest of your life. You can accomplish anything you set your mind to, no matter how big or scary your goal may seem. You've got this. Overthinking the art of creating new problems out of ones that never existed in the first place. If you are always wishing for a better tomorrow, maybe it's time to enjoy the best of today. Vision creates faith, and faith creates willpower. With faith, there is no anxiety and no doubt, just absolute confidence in yourself. Anxiety happens when you think you have to figure out everything all at once. Breathe. You are strong. You got this. Take it day by day. Don't step backward toward nothing, step forward toward something. Better awkward steps forward than coward steps backward. I don't believe you have to be better than everybody else. I believe you have to be better than you ever thought you could be. Don't live to be judged for what you haven't done. Live to be judged for what you have done. Sometimes in life, you have got to be your own coach, your own cheerleader, and your own fan. Remind yourself, I am worthy, I deserve it, I have an infinite capacity to love and be loved. Say it, repeat it, believe it. It takes a calm mind to be able to consider things from different angles and points of view. Everyone's story ends in death. What makes it a tragedy is not letting yourself have a great life while you are here. You were born to grow, not to stay in the same place forever, not to do the same things every day. You were born to learn new things, to try, to change, to become stronger and better with time. Look at nature. Trees grow, flowers grow, even rivers move forward. You are the same. Growth is part of who you are. It's inside you, waiting for you to take the first step. Growing is not always easy. Sometimes it feels hard. Sometimes you feel tired, lost, or afraid. That's normal. Every person who wants to grow feels that way. But the important thing is, don't stop. Your courage and willpower are so impressive. You never quit, and that's why you will always come out ahead. You are stronger than the little voice in your head telling you to quit. Don't stop when you are so close to accomplishing your goals. Challenges are gifts that force us to search for a new center of gravity. Don't fight them, just find a new way to stand. Overcoming your negative self-thoughts is one of the most important things you can do for yourself. You can choose to believe you are the best of what you think you are instead of believing you are the worst of what they say you are. Time flies, people change. There are times to move forward and places to let go.